Here the same way we are now. Because they're gonna play, it's gonna be real quick. So after you will pack it up, okay? When we walk out of stage, we went back here with the violin and we wait patiently.
Instructors, Mr. Antoine and Mr. Aso. And I asked you to do that because they came in since January, Mondays and Tuesdays, on time. Neither one of them I don't think drive. They don't drive. I know Mr. Antoine, he rides a bike, even in the rain. And so, who do you take, public transportation? Okay, and they're here every time. And the one time that they weren't here, the program sent a substitute who was able to keep everything going. So, and this is Dr. Chrissy. She's the director of the program, Harmony Music Program. And I want to tell you thank you. You guys have been incredibly supportive all the way from the very beginning. So I really appreciate you. So can we get another round of applause? So I'm just going to say real quick. I first learned about the Harmony program at my previous school, and the kids did for several years. And then the program was gone. I don't even know why, what happened. But I remember when I came here, some of the parents were saying, oh, we wish we had music lessons for the kids. And so I reached out to Harmony, and they responded, and they're here, and they're going to come back. So that's good. And these students who've been in the program this first year, if they want to, they can continue on to the next year so that it becomes not a rotating out of students, but that they grow in their musical ability with the program. So, without further ado, let me just say that after this, we have a light reception. It's so funny because I was thinking in my head, you know, always about getting one to the, oh, one more person I want to thank. Miss Patterson. Yay! Miss Patterson is a paraprofessional here, and I asked her, I said, can you please go upstairs? I said, because I have to stay out here. Just go upstairs, make sure both classes are going okay. Let me know if there's any problems. And she took care of it. There wasn't a problem, she took care of it. So, yes, all right, that was excellent. I didn't have to worry about it. So, thank you, Ms. Patterson. We have a light reception. Caleb had said something about, oh, we're going to have a 4 a.m. All right. No, you finished? Go home. I was like, oh, reception for all your hard work. So yes, so we're set up for a light reception after they finish. Okay, so hopefully you enjoy it. Kids are great, and I'm gonna leave it to Dr. Chrissy now, so the kids can get on the stage and go.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Palmer. Can we give her a round of applause? I want to thank all of you for being here. This community that we come into this year at 346K here at Star Elementary School has been amazing. The kids are amazing. The kids are really eager to learn. They're eager to play their instruments every single day we come. And it's so exciting to come into a school community where it feels like a community. And I point something out here. One of my former students just happened to show up. So back in the day, I used to teach down south in North Carolina. He was actually my first viola major. This is Jamal Jones. And he teaches at Frederick Douglass, right? Upstairs. And I didn't even know that. But that's what we're talking about, community, right? So these are long-lasting things. We've known each other since 2000 and something. 2016 was my student, and now he's teaching in the same building, right? So that's what I mean about community. We want to be able to take your students from the very beginning. Today you're hearing the very first time, right? They're performing. We want them to play in orchestras. wants the information, it is free. We will actually arrange transportation for your child to go to this one-day event in Manhattan. Okay, and it's their first opportunity to play an orchestra, where they get to have a conductor. We're going to feed them for the day. We will take care of them for the day. If you want to come to the performance to pick them up, great. If not, we will return them back to school at the end of the day. But this is a really great opportunity for them to play music with kids from all across the city. You see, the Harmony program isn't just about music here. We provide music to 4 of the boroughs. We're in the Bronx, we're in Manhattan, we're in Queens, and we're in Brooklyn. We're as far in Queens as Jamaica. We're as far north into the Bronx as Pelham, right by that zoo. So we are all over the city, and right now we serve over 1,000 students, okay? So we want your kids to be the kids that get to go to this. So if you want this, raise your hand, we'll give this out. All you have to do is register online by hitting the QR code. Does anybody want this? Okay, so Mr. Ito, you can hand this out. Second opportunity, this is for every child that's in this room that's in the Harmony program class. We have a free summer music camp for 2 weeks. We will bus your children from 346K to Midwood for 10 days so that they can learn music. And this summer, we're focusing on the African diaspora, meaning music by African Americans, Afro-Europeans, okay? And well, let's talk. I might be able to get some of your kids in this too, okay? It's free. We're going to feed your kids. We're going to teach them great music. The Brooklyn camp is going to learn, I think they're learning something by Rihanna. Okay, I think they're going to learn something by, who else did that program? I can't remember the other one. Oh, Justin Bieber, maybe? Okay, so they're going to have fun playing fun music. It's not just going to be classical music. The Harmony program believes in the power of classical music, but I also believe that music should be fun. Right, guys? Yeah. So parents, if you're interested in getting a flyer on this and signing up your kid, can you raise your hand? And I'm going to set this around. All right, so let me just tell you a little bit more about the Harmony program and what we do. So in their first classes in the Harmony program, the students learn all about rhythm. They learn ear training, meaning they can hear the difference from one note to the next. They learn how to divide the body in half and do 2 different things with the body, 2 different sides of the body. This increases literacy. This increases reading skills. This increases the whole thing with rhythm. It helps them with their math skills. They learn fractions right away. They have to play music, right? They also learn social emotional skills. So the kids in your classes have been taught how to communicate amongst each other. They've been taught how, how to play together as a group and have teamwork, right? Because they have to. Other things that they have learned in these classes would include the ability to not give up when it's hard. Playing violin, playing recorder is not easy. It's not easy. So they have learned these skills because they're going to help them throughout their entire lives. Okay, and I think we're about ready to get started. Just as a reminder, you feel free to take as many pictures as you want after. Just don't have flash because that could freak the kids out, right? And also, if your ringer is on, just check to make sure your ringer is off because we want to make sure we're hearing the music of your kids, not the music of your phone. Right? Awesome. Let's go ahead and bring up our first class. So violins, we're ready.
Oh, for this
Trust me, that takes a while before you're able to do that. So what we're going to do, like they're actually right now in rest position with the violin, so you can still take a paper of music or do stuff with one of the hand. And we're going to perform a routine now. Full routine here. Ready? And here we go. And now we're going to play hot cross buns for you. Cheese. One, two, three, and. Also the process around these. Before we arrive to that, as you see, we're ready with the ball already. That's pretty new. First of all, we started the class pretty late in the school year, so it's not like they had full class for a full year. Okay. So we started first just doing stuff as blocking with that hand. Then after you have to learn how to block with the hand, you don't have to do the block. Then after they learn how to block each string separately. And which string are we plugging on? You have 4 strings combining G, D, A, and E. And then after you have to manage to learn how to use the other hand right here and to actually play notes. What they just did playing the melody. So this is already advanced for kids who didn't have a full school year and they're already using the bow. So you can give a clap one more time. Now we're going to do the quick routine and play for you the Mary Had a Little Lamb. Alright? So the quick routine is much faster and go in 3 steps. You just grab your instrument, do a statue of liberty. Ready? And
was standing in the corner and I had chills because what I said to myself is, can you only imagine the potential that this was provided to every student throughout the city. And I really thank Harmony for allowing us to partner and provide this amazing experience to our students because your children, your babies deserve it. And I pride myself on trying to provide the best educational experience possible to our students because they are deserving of that. So this is just the beginning. The Harmony partnership is for 3 years. So your children will be taking whatever instrument they're majoring now for the next 3 years. And starting next year, they'll be able to get a full year's worth of instruction rather than just 6 months. But amazing, amazing. Just a way for us to show not only gratitude to your children, but for you as well, because everyone in the program was hand selected. It's a partnership, so it wasn't available to everyone from the entire school. They were hand selected, and I thank you for making sure that the majority showed up for instruction. We only had instruction 2 times a week for about an hour. So just imagine how little of instructional time they received, and this is what they were able to produce. So amazing.